Hello to my lovely dreamers out there. I am the Channeling Goddess. If you are new here, hi, hello. If you are returning back, welcome back. So today we are going to do another dream interpretation reading. I have a pretty, I want to say it's too short, but it's short-ish, okay? So I would suggest getting your coffee, getting your tea, getting your wine, getting your beer, whatever it is that you think you need to get comfortable so that we can tap into this dream interpretation. Before we get started, just a couple of disclaimers. These are my interpretations of my own dreams. If you get something different, that is the purpose of this reading, which is why I'm putting my dreams out on YouTube, is so that maybe there is a message for you and you can potentially get another meaning from my dreams, but these are just my own interpretations, right? So feel free to put your interpretations of what you think the dream mean for you down in the comments, and I would love to interact with you. Second disclaimer is that if you are looking to get a message specifically from these dream interpretations, it is helpful that you tap into your own intuition, right? Because I'm just some random chick on YouTube. Only you'll know what's actually meant for you, what messages are meant for you. Oftentimes I will say me, you, like I'll interchange the message, especially when I'm reading from the tarot cards, because sometimes those messages feel specific to me. Sometimes they feel specific to the collective, and then sometimes they feel specific to the people that are watching. So if you're looking for a very in-depth, detailed message from spirit regarding these dreams that I've had, please make sure that you tap into your own intuition. One way I like to do this is by taking 3 mindful deep breaths. I normally inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 3, and exhale for 5 to 6 seconds. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started with this dream. Like I said, get your snacks, get your coffee, get your tea, and let's get started. Alrighty, so this dream says, in my dream, my kids and I went to the movies. And this time was the second time we had been to this specific movie theater. I only realized this after I walked into the door, okay? When I got into the door, I also realized that I had my coffee mug in my hand, so I went to take it back to my car. When I came back, I realized that my kids had a lot of stuff in their hands, okay? There was a guy standing there and he asked me, why did I leave at first? And he tries to lock me out and I think he's playing, right? I then explained to him, after I realized he's serious, what I was doing, and he helps me open the door and get back in. When I get inside, the guy tells me that we already have our tickets, and he tells me it already came in through text message. I'm confused because I haven't purchased anything, and he tells me that the first time we came, we couldn't get refills, so this time they are taking care of everything plus some. Okay, so I am probably going to end up doing 2 dreams because I realized at the end of reading this that there was another one that I wanted to do, but they're on the same page. So we're going to do both. Let's explore the first one, right? So where it talks about, in my dream, I went to the movies with my kids. And I realized that when I got in there, it was the second time that I had been there. I think for me, this talks about deja vu. Trusting the deja vu, the little nudges that you feel. Trust those things that are happening, those instincts that are coming to you, because they're coming to you for a reason. When I left to put my mug down and I came back and tried to get in, the guy wouldn't let me in, and I thought he was joking, right? And then I realized, like, I had to explain myself in order to get into this door. And then he helped me get in. And then when I came in, he basically told me that my tickets were already paid for, that I didn't have to worry about it because the last time I came, I didn't get refills. So they're going to take care of everything plus some. Okay. Now, at this time, in a dream, I was like, I didn't purchase my tickets, right? I haven't gotten anything yet. I think a lot of times in situations, we assume that things are going to come to us one way and they come another way. So I'll give you an example. Maybe you've been the type of person who's like, I want to win the lottery, right? I want $1 million, right? And I feel like the only way I can do it quick, fast, and in a hurry is to win the lottery. And Spirit is saying there are other avenues for you to win this money or get this money, but you're so focused on winning the lottery that we can't help you get something else. Sometimes you have to be specific, because even in a dream, I'm saying like, telling him like why I left, why I'm coming back, right? Sometimes you need to be like, not sometimes, but you need to be more specific. I need to be more specific with the universe and asking for what I want, right? Being honest about what I want, because sometimes when we ask for what we want, we assume that we're not going to get it. But Spirit is asking me to trust in the process, to ask for what I want, let go of the outcome, and I will end up with way more than what I asked for, right? Because we were just going there to watch the movies, and I came back and I realized they had like a crap ton of stuff in their hands. But not only did I get free tickets, okay, I also had the entire meal or snacks that they had for the movie taken care of. And even like at the end, it said plus some. So I don't know what the plus some is, but I'm assuming there was more that happened. And Spirit is asking me to be honest about what I want, right? Be honest, because that's what he wanted me to do. The guy at the door wanted me to be honest on why I wanted to get in. Spirit is asking me to not only be honest about what I want, but why I want it, right? I think sometimes we don't talk really good to ourselves about the things that we want. Like, perfect example of me, I grew up in the church, right? In the Christian church. And I was taught that the love of money is the root of all evil. So for a long time, I had to reshape my my relationship with money, okay? And Spirit is saying that, okay, let's say you want a house, and the reason why you want this house is so you can stun on your best friend, okay? You want to be like, bitch, I got it, you didn't. Be honest about that, okay? Be honest about what it is that you actually want. Be honest about what it is, what the reason is for why you want this thing, because being more honest gets you closer to the thing, and sometimes it gets you more, okay? So I'm going to shuffle a couple of cards. We're going to read the second dream, because I got like 2 confirmations that I need to read that one, but this one I think is good as well. So I'm going to do both, but I want to shuffle a couple of cards to see if there's any additional messages. So let me move this stuff out the way, okay? All right. Spirit, can we get any additional messages from the first dream? Anything that we missed? Anything that we need to hear about that first dream? Any additional messages? Oops. Okay. All right. Can we get 2 cards, please? Okay. You have Star Brothers. It says Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, trust. Yep. Trust in it. Like literally, I was talking about how you got to be honest, right? And trust that Spirit has your back. Okay. Trust Spirit to bring it in for you, because let's say you want to be a millionaire, but you're like, I got to win the lottery. That's how I'm going to get it. Spirit is saying there are so many other avenues to get what you want. And it says the great severing, Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. The severing makes me think about releasing the idea of what it is or how you get this thing that you want, and just be honest about why you want it and what it is that you want. And then your bottom deck energy is the void. So it says stop, embrace renter, great cosmic wound. Yeah, to me, that's talking about stopping, embracing what is. And to me, that's embracing what it is that you actually want. Be honest about what you want. I don't think that Spirit is going to be like, oh, I'm not going to give this to you because you want to stun on your best friend. Now, there may be some consequences to that, but sometimes Spirit has to give us things so that we can be honest with ourselves, okay? Let's get you 2 more cards. We have direction. It says, don't deviate from your path. Attract a mentor if necessary. Plan where you want to be, okay? And then can we get 1 more card, please, Spirit? Some of you may be asking for a mentor, and you're not sure how this is going to come to you, and you think it's going to be one specific it has to come one specific way. Spirit is saying that trust the direction. Ask, if you want to ask for a mentor, then maybe ask for something like, can I have a mentor that comes in that leads me down the path of blah, 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 right? And then you have partnership. So it says joining forces with business partners for win-win cooperation. Prioritize your connections. And then your bottom deck energy is resources. So it says, be careful for what you have, be grateful for what you have, and save something for the future. Use wisely as needed. Okay, so for some of you, this thing that you want is coming in. And I think this is for me as well. And for some of us, it could be resources, it could be a partnership, or it could be guidance on a direction that we want to go down, and we don't have the information that we need in order to go down this right direction or the direction that we so choose. And Spirit is saying, trust the process, that this is coming to you. You've asked for it. Now trust that we'll bring it to you, right? Sever, okay? Release, cut off the way you think you're going to get this, and just know that it is coming to you. Stop. Embrace what is right now. Embrace this moment, because the resources that you need to get whatever this is done, whatever you've asked Spirit for, it is coming to you. You've already put it out in the universe, right? And right now, Spirit is creating it for you. Like, think of it this way. You put it out into the void thinking that no one would hear it, but Spirit heard you, right? It is being grown. Like this card talks about the cosmic wound. What you're asking for is being grown, is being created, and it will come to you in divine timing when it is meant to come to you. That's when you'll receive it, okay? Let's get one last meditation card. Spirit, can we get a meditation card for this first stream, please? Just any additional messages that we need to hear right now. I would not be surprised if the divine timing card came out. It would not even shock me. Oh, that's way too many. Let's keep going. Can we get one card, please, Spirit? Oh. Okay, we got find balance. So it says balancing self-care, work, relationships, and personal interests. Nourish a holistic sense of fulfillment in your life. And then the bottom deck energy is manifest dreams. So it says, as you focus your energy on your dreams, you cultivate a sense of purpose and direction, which contributes to emotional healing. Yeah, for some of you, this is all about manifestation for you. You're manifesting something, and like, we need to be honest about what it is that we want. We need to be honest with Spirit. There's nothing wrong with daydreaming or honing in on those dreams, but we need to be honest about what it is we want and why we want it, because sometimes things will come to us as a form of emotional healing. Like it says, direction, which contributes to emotional healing. This manifestation may heal something in you. Like for me, like I talked about the connection that I had with money, you know, bringing more money into my life, and understand that money is not evil. The people that hold it can be, can really help me heal my own issues with money. Okay, so that's all we have for this reading. I am going to clear the table out, and then we'll start with the this is all I have for the first dream interpretation. I'm going to clear the table out, and then we'll start with the dream interpretation too. Okay. Alrighty, so let's go for dream number 2. So it says, in a dream, there is this place with these abandoned buildings, and there are people living there. I see this one girl get out of the building and move away, and I am happy for her and hope that she never has to come back. As we leave the place, I see several abandoned homes, and one that is green with the windows and doors have been busted out, so they're completely gone. Then there is another house that has so many vultures on the roof of this house, and it made me wonder if someone might have been sick or had died in the house. Okay, there was in the car driving, there was myself and Timothy and other people in the house. I had my glasses off, and I saw something crawling on the wall. It was a small lizard. It was blurry at first, but I could only see it once I put my glasses back on. I called Timothy to come and kill it, and he called Priyanka Chopra to get it, and she ended up on the couch talking about something that she had done and we kept calling her to come kill the lizard. I walked to use the bathroom and heard Timothy and Cleo. I asked Timothy and Cleo about if they could give me a raise for someone, and Cleo said absolutely not. I walked into a bathroom and heard Timothy's voice as if it was coming through speakers, and I could see gold speakers on the wall, and I realized that's where his voice was coming from. Okay, so let's talk about it. So the first part of the dream that talks about the abandoned buildings and people leaving and getting out, like, it's in the dream, it felt like we were coming to help the girl that was getting out, and I was so glad that she didn't have to go back. I feel like, to me, Spirit is telling me about part of my mission here is to help people who feel lost, people who feel abandoned, people who feel like no one is listening to them, no one is looking out for them. Part of my mission here is to help those who feel completely abandoned, to help them get out of those situations. And then the greenhouse with the windows busted out, and like it was like a ton of vultures on the windows, on the top of the roof. To me, there was Spirit saying that I cannot help everybody. And this message comes out a lot for me in my dreams. It makes me think of, like, not makes me think of, but it reiterates that I am the type of person that want to help everybody, and that's not something I will be able to do. Also, I think I wondered in a dream if somebody was sick or if somebody had died there. And I think that's one of the reasons why Spirit was said I can't help everybody, because some people, like, they're too far gone to help. The buzzards or the vultures were there to pick up the deadness that was still there, right? Certain things cannot be done by me. They have to be done by other apparitions or other people, or in this case, vultures, who was cleaning out the stuff that no longer served a purpose. Okay. And then what else happened? Yep. I was in a house with Timothy. We were driving. I had my glasses off and I could see a small lizard, but I didn't know it was a lizard until I put my glasses back on, because prior to that it was blurry. Spirit is telling me that a lot of times I will have my blinders on, in this case, glasses off, and people will try and take advantage of who I am as an individual, and try and take advantage of my kindness because I have my blinders off. And Spirit is asking me to make sure that, while not to judge people, to also be open to the idea that not everybody can be saved. Not everybody should be saved. Certain people, that is part of their destiny. There's nothing I can do to help them. And I need to understand that instead of having on my rose-colored glasses, I need to actually put on glasses that will allow me to see clearly, so that I can release things that no longer serve me, and also not put myself in a situation where I'm in a situation where I am myself am getting hurt, like, because we wanted to kill the lizard. I wanted the lizard gone. Putting myself in a situation where I am hurt, trying to help somebody else. I also think that this could also be around protecting myself, because putting those glasses on showed me that it was a lizard, and in the dream I was terrified of the lizard. So putting my glasses on and seeing things for what they really are, like in this case, I think it also may be like opening my third eye to see things with more than just the naked eye, having help from Spirit to see the things that I myself cannot quite comprehend, and this would also include me tapping into my own intuition. And then the Timothy's voice in the bathroom, coming through the speakers. Their speakers were gold speakers, and I realized that's where his voice was coming from. I feel like Spirit is saying that we're going to be speaking to you a lot, so you need to be open to listening. Even if you have to isolate yourself from other people, just be open to listening. And then I'm not sure why Priyanka Chopra was in my dream, but she was there. But she ended up on the couch talking about something that she was doing, even though we were asking her to kill the lizard. And I think Spirit was also telling me that sometimes we're going to have to fight our own battles. We can't always call people to help solve things for us. We can't always call someone else. Sometimes we're going to have to trust ourselves, trust our own intuition in order to get things done the way we want them done. Okay, so let's get some additional messages, see if Spirit has anything else for us in this dream. Okay, so we're going to pull from the angel angel deck, the Angel Tarot deck. So let's get some couple of cards. Thank you, Spirit. So we have the Tower, Uriel, the Fire God. Can you get one more card, please? And then we have the Three of Cups. I think this is pronounced Aiel, but we're going to look it up in the book to make sure. And we're going to read these from the book as well. And then bottom deck energy is the Five of Pentacles. So I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. Nope, I'm not even going to do it. I'm just going to look it up in the book and see what we get. Okay, so the first card that came out was Archangel Uriel. So it says the Archangel Uriel warns of disasters and aids in transformation and watches over thunder and terror. He is the angel of the north. Okay, so the card there is Uriel, and then it's under the Fire God. And then we're going to find the Three of Cups. So okay, so the second card was Yael. It says the right hand of God. It says those born under this angel will love commerce and be industrious and will distinguish themselves through liberal and philanthropic ideas. Yael rules over fortune, renowned diplomacy, and commerce, influences voyages, discoveries, and maritime expeditions, and protects against tempests and shipwrecks. Okay, this angel is the soul guardian for those born from 7 a.m. to 7:20 a.m. The moral guardian for those born from the 10th of April to the 21st of June, the 1st of September, the 12th of November, or the 23rd of January, and the physical guardian for those born from the 3rd to the 7th of July. And then the third card we got was Ahaya. So it says the forbearing God. So it says those born under this angel will love to learn about useful subjects. They will glory in executing the most difficult works and will discover many useful practices of the arts. Ahaya, I think is how you say that, will help you be patient and uncover the secrets of nature. This angel is the soul guardian for those born from 2 a.m. to 2:20 a.m. The moral guardian for those born on the 26th of March, the 6th of June, the 12th of August, the 28th of October, or the 8th of January. The physical guardian for those born from the 19th to the 23rd of April. Okay, so let's talk about it. To me, this is talking about this Uriel energy, which is the Tower card. To me, reminds me of the vultures that were on the building, right? They were taking away the dead, right? Or at least that's what I assumed in the dream. They were taking away things that no longer served people. Also the abandoned buildings. Like, to me, this reminds me of things falling away so that new things can take place. It aids in transformation, even how we was helping the young lady come out of that and hoping that she never had to go back. We were transforming her life, moving her into a different direction. And Spirit is saying that part of my mission here is to help others transform, and this could be your mission as well. And then we have the Three of Cups. So there was 3 of us in this dream. So myself, Timothy, and Cleo, we were all in the dream. We were helping. So I feel like Spirit is saying that my soul tribe is coming in, that it will be in 3s, right? That we'll be working together. In this says fame and renown, influence, commerce, voyages, and great discovery. So we were going on a voyage, right? We were leaving that place to go somewhere else. We were also moving away from like the carnage and the abandoned buildings, right? So it's just confirmation that we're in the right direction, that those people that are coming into my life are actually going to help. And then, we have the Four of Pentacles here. So it talks about patience, reveals secrets of nature, spreads knowledge and industry. So Spirit is asking me to be more patient with myself throughout this journey. There will be times where I probably will want to get out of pocket, depending on how people accept the transformation or how they move, whether it's easy or not so easy through transformations that could be happening for them, or even for myself, right? I think Spirit is asking me to be more patient with myself during my own transition, during learning a little bit more about my mission, my soul mission here on earth, learning about those who will be here to support me in this mission, but being a little bit more patient with myself, understanding that things don't always happen in my timing, but they happen in divine timing. Okay, I'm gonna get a meditation card, maybe a card that a message that Spirit may want to give all of us in regards to this reading. Spirit, this dream interpretation. Spirit, any meditation cards for the dream interpretation? Just one message that we need to hear right now. Also, this could also talk about being famous for what I do, or in this case, if it's you being famous for what you do by following your soul's calling, following what Spirit has put you here to do. Some of you may start to follow this calling after a tower moment, like a drastic change in your life or in the life around you. Wow, look at this. We got discover purpose. It says this practice allows you to shed layers of uncertainty and doubt, revealing a sense of direction that can provide solace and clarity. That is so in line with what I was just talking about like finding your soul purpose and like really living your soul purpose after a tower moment. And to me, this looks like a tower a little bit, so that's kind of cool. But finding salt, like it talks about revealing a sense of direction that can provide solace and clarity. You're going to find solace and clarity in this purpose. I know that I will. And that's confirmation for me. And then this card came out for the first dreams. The first dream I interpreted. So it says manifest dreams. As you focus your energy on your dreams, you may cultivate a sense of purpose and direction which contributes to emotional healing. I think for me, this is talking about my own like actual dreams, making sure that I continue to write them down. I continue to interpret my dreams because there are messages there for me, and it will help me contribute to my emotional healing and make sure I'm going down in the right direction, okay? So this is all of the messages that I have. This is all I have for the dream interpretation. I really do appreciate you guys hanging out with me while I do this, and we'll definitely do a couple more next week. And I will see you next time in the next one. Bye.